Welcome back and welcome to Surgeons. My name is Christian. I'm here with Fernando and here to review episode 91 of Dragon Ball Super. And we're here to talk about and break it down for you guys to let you guys know what happened. And as we start, we see Vegeta training in the Hyperball Chamber, which is kind of interesting because there's only a couple hours left. So you can Vegeta in the episode, as you remember, Fernando, he says, "Oh, Goku's not gonna be the one that ends at the end of the tournament." So he's trying to surpass Goku in the last minutes, which is kind of weird because all we've seen is just him being like a dad and stuff, a good dad and stuff. Any thoughts on that, Fernando?
Yeah, well, Vegeta's a good character. He's always been a good character.
Any thoughts? Any thoughts on like what he's training? You think he's gonna get stronger?
He's pretty much equal to Goku, but Goku always surpasses him like nothing. It doesn't matter what happens. Vegeta's like his lower. It's just a lower form of Goku, pretty much.
And then we see Goku. Remember, he trains later with Whis, which we'll get to that too. But after that scene, it goes over to we go to Senchan's like I don't know.
Senchan and the Grand Priest,
yeah,
they're in their little thing.
And they're playing what is it? I don't know, like rock paper scissors.
Rock paper scissors, and they say the game's boring, and
so they call in the Grand Priest. Yeah. And they tell them they're bored and they want to get they want to get some excitement. And so yeah, he gets excited, and what happens is the Grand Priest starts showing him the other universes, because the Grand Priest wants the tournament to start already, but the Grand Priest explains to Senchan that not all the other universes have all their fighters yet, which is he tells him we should keep our promise about having the 40 hours, so everybody gets their fighters, because the only ones that have all their fighters, as we know to this point, was Goku's universe, which is universe 7. And that's pretty much it. We didn't get to see if the other ones were done, but we got to see universe 6, 2, and 11. And in universe 6, we see a scene where Hit is getting, I forgot his name, but he looks like so yeah, we see Frost in an alley, and in the dark shadow,
really in an alley.
Well, it looks like an alley, and in the shadows, Hit appears, which Frost gets or something, because I guess he thinks Hit is gonna kill him. And for some reason, there's cops looking for him or something, because you see sirens in the back of the scene where Frost is trying to hide. So Hit confronts Frost, and Frost sort of begs for his life. And at one point, he goes off and starts attacking Hit with this poison tail, or whatever you want to call it. And and Hit grabs it and stops it, and pretty much Frost just knows that he can't beat him. He can defeat. He says, "Just kill me." But Hit tells him.
Yes, Hit. It was
Hit tells him, "Oh, you could be useful for the tournament of powers." And he tells him, "I'll give you a choice. If you don't go, I'll kill you right here, right now." And so Frost pretty much goes with him. And so we cut to the next scene where we go back to where Senchan is at, and the Grand Priest, and of course the other people that protect him. I forgot the names of them, but and we get to see another universe, which is universe. I think it was universe 2, right?
It was 2 or 11. No, 11 we've seen them, so it had to be 2.
So it was 2 where we see the new character. This is the new character that we see when we see the intro for the music video, and it's that girl named Brianna something. No, see.
What'd you bone her, guy?
Only when she's skinny.
Only when she's skinny. So
yeah, because we get to see. No, just kidding.
She would keep you warm through the winter. That's all.
When we see her,
I'd rather have her fat than skinny. She keeps me warm in the winter.
All right. We get to see this.
Subs.
We get to see her, but in first the scene.
You get to see her how? How did you see her?
At the first scene, we see her.
Was she in a bikini, or what was she in?
At the first scene, we see her going into this like.
How? So how does this woman you're talking about look? Because you keep bringing her up, but
it's Brianna.
I saw the episode obviously, but how does she look? Because I saw her how she looked, but how does she look?
Well, she transforms. What we see at the first scene is that she's going into this like trials for a tournament, and we see these women lined up, and then she just walks in. She pretty much just skips everyone, and the 2 women confront her and tell her that, "Oh, this is not a beauty contest. This is a fighting contest, a tournament." And then she turns to them and tells them, "Oh, you're talking to me?" And then that's when she transformed. But before then, how she looks is she's like a skinny model.
She's determined to go in there and win this contest to be part of the fucking tournament.
Well, she tells them, "I'm stronger than all of you guys." Pretty much that's what she said. I'm strong.
She's heavy. Yeah.
And then that's when she transforms and she gets like heavier. Well, I don't know how to be. She just gets bigger.
She gains weight.
She gets bigger.
She gets bigger. She's more dominant at that point.
Yeah.
If you gain weight, you're stronger. You're more. You know, you just have all the perks of everything.
So she turns into these like heavier women, and she does like this heart power. I don't know. I guess it's trying to represent like love or something, power of love, and she pretty much throws this like heart, like red heart power, and pretty much beats both women. They just explode, and then we cut to another scene when we go to the other universe where Gyrene, Topo, and I forget the other names. I forgot the one that looks like Beerus. Well, we get to
I forgot his name too.
Well, I forgot his name, but we get to that scene, and we start seeing that Topo tries to call Karshaw, the general. He tries to call him with his like watch. I don't know. It's like a. He has
an Apple Watch. He has a smartwatch.
He has an Apple Watch, and he calls him.
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
And Karshaw is in a mission trying to save a cat. For some reason, I don't know why he can't fly, but he's trying to save this cat. And Topo's trying to call him to tell him that, hey, we need to get ready for the tournament. Where you at? Come right now. It's an emergency. And pretty much Kershaw tells him, I can't right now. If I can't save this one person, or I forgot something like that.
Yeah, I can't save this one human being. How could I save anyone?
But he wasn't a human being. He wasn't a human being. It was a cat.
If I can't save this one life, how could I save
a
lot of people?
Yeah.
He says that.
So
exactly.
And he pretty much just hangs up on him, and that's where it cuts. And then we get to the scene for Goku's universe where Bulma is sitting taking care of the baby at night and gets a call from
Mr. Saiyan, Hercule.
And
would you bone Bulma though? That's the question right here.
Would you?
She's kind of attractive. She has money, so maybe I could be that gold digger guy that just goes in there for the money.
So if you have money, if there's a girl hearing this and you got money, hit him up. So anyways, Bulma gets a call and tells him that he gets a message and then walks to this room where all the other characters are at, like Goku, Gohan, not Master Roshi, but Beerus, Whis, who else? The Kai. Who else did we see? I forgot who else. I think that was it, right? And so Bulma walks in and tells him. And Bulma walks in and tells him that Mr. Satan just called and said that Boo's not gonna be in the tournament because he's asleep, which I think is a bullshit.
They want to wake up for another 2 months, which is actually kind of stupid.
I knew they were gonna take him out, but I didn't think they were gonna take him out that way. You know, it's like that's pretty stupid to take out a character who's so powerful, who's needed for the universe.
But Frieza's gonna be in it now, so.
Well, that's the theories that we're hearing. That's the theories that we're hearing.
I'd rather have taken out like Krillin or Tien and put in Frieza, but they took out Boo, which is a strong character.
Like
he's
probably one of the strongest characters. He's pretty much the strongest.
He's there. He's immortal.
That's the way Boo gets taken out, guys. So that kind of sucks.
It's a stupid way that is a stupid way.
And then we get to this other scene where, before that. So yeah, we're still in that scene where we're in that room where all the other characters are at, and before Goku, he's like, I need to go see Boo, and before he goes, Beerus tells Goku, wait, Goku, let me go along with you, and then he turns to Whis and tells him, hey Whis, isn't that the same thing that he did at the tournament where he couldn't fight with Beerus, of course, and he left the tournament and pretty much didn't fight me, and Whis is like, oh, I didn't know you were still angry about that.
No, the reason Beerus is angry because he didn't share a pudding cup with them.
Oh, yeah, it was a pudding cup.
Beerus is angry
Beerus.
At Boo because he didn't share a fucking pudding cup with him, which is so childish.
Yeah,
but Beerus still holds it against him. He's like, he still owes me a pudding cup. Let me go beat this guy away. He says it. Let me go beat this guy away.
And after that, after Whis and Beerus had the conversation, Beerus turns to Goku, and Goku's gone. So that's pretty much what happens. And now we cut to this other scene where Master Roshi and Yamcha and the pig and the other little cat, which I don't like to mention, but Master Roshi is also training and sees weaknesses, which is, as you guys know, he's a pervert. Master Roshi is a pervert. So
no, he's not. You're just hating on him.
Well, he says it himself. He's trying to work on his weakness, which is being pervert. And so Yamcha makes a joke about it. He says, He's like, I don't think that would ever happen. And so the cat turns into a woman and they train, but he can't handle it. And that's pretty much the other scene. And then now we get to the other scene where Goku and we start training, which it's kind of interesting to see that Goku is still training up to this point, because that means that this is a clue that he's gonna probably show another power later on in the tournament. Which that's why it's getting so hyped up, because everybody's training. We're looking for all these new fighters. It's getting hyped up, and that's pretty much the scene of that episode.
You're hype beast.
And then we get to the preview, which at this point, so for the preview episode, for the next episode, the preview, we see Kaba and the legendary woman, I guess Super Saiyan. I forgot her name. I guess Khalifa. There you go. She turns into a Super Saiyan, and it kind of doesn't make any sense, because what does it matter if she turns into a Super Saiyan now? If you think about it, everyone else can keep up almost with Goku at Super Saiyan God level. So it's kind of a downer, and it's kind of interesting at the same time. But I don't really see what's the point of her going Super Saiyan right now. It's not gonna be like, it would be kind of stupid if we just see her overpower all the other characters, knowing that they can go with pretty much with Goku at Super Saiyan God level. That means it's higher than Super Saiyan Elite, Super Saiyan 3. So I don't know. So thank you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you guys next time.